So I was really anxious and nervous on two fronts regarding this assignment. The front, the first was that I was worried that the conversation and the interaction would be awkward, um, and the second was that I was worried that I'd be mistaken as like a scammer. There's so many people reaching out on LinkedIn all the time, asking for sales pitches, asking to network, bots, scammers. I just thought maybe I would be perceived as one of those, since it was a little bit random. But since completing the conversation, I feel like I can be more intentional about the outreach process, which was where I was, I think, struggling the most. And then it's allowing me to be more confident with the framework from the Launch Your Career book, and just having more, allowing me to be overall just more intentional with everything, and giving me objectives so that way I can feel more confident as I progress through the different stages, especially going through the outreach portion of it. In terms of next steps, we're gonna try to meet for coffee in person once I get back into the US. Previously, we had originally planned to meet in person before I left the country, and then we had to reschedule that meeting. Since I'm now abroad, we just ended up doing a Google Meet. So we're hoping to connect. It was a pretty good conversation, and we're hoping to connect in person, maybe like next month or so. The person I met, her name was Mary Dayro. She's an accountant for a Filipino bank. Um, One of the things that I learned from our conversation, actually, as the topic of networking came up, was that to further, I guess, touch on the benefits of intentional networking, she expressed how her active network is mainly her active network now. It mainly consists of individuals who are previous or current coworkers or clients. And I thought that was interesting because she also explained it's both past and present. And that's why it was always important for her to always be on good terms with previous employers, previous coworkers, previous clients, right? Like as part of your branding and reputation. Because you never know when you're going to need to, run into them again, or maybe need something from them. The last part is anything cool or interesting that I learned. I was surprised at how forthcoming and open Mary was in the conversation. She was really, after we started talking, she was really more than happy to share about her experiences and herself. We even got a little bit personal and talked about our families. And I think what really struck a chord with her was that my age and just being a student reminded her of her children who are roughly the same age. And for her, she thought about how she would want her children to be treated in a similar situation, knowing that they're also young and starting their careers out. So overall, I think it was a really positive experience, and part of that was from Mary wanting to provide me the best experience, in hopes that someday I think that it would be paid forward with her children. Thanks.